Alright, Steve here again at the Vintage Model Build channel, and we're going to finish up the Willys Jeep today, the 172 Academy. After some struggles with the tiny pieces on the undercarriage, we've got that completed, and I installed the tiny little motor and fan, and so now we're ready to complete the assembly. I had said earlier that this would be a great little kit for a beginner. I'm going to change my mind on that. I think a beginner would probably do better with a larger kit. These little vehicles at 172 scale have awfully tiny parts, and they might be difficult for a beginner. So if you're going to go with 172 scale, I'd go with an aircraft model or something else. Or even go up to the 148 for your first one. There's lots of very reasonably priced kits out there, 148 as well as 172 scale kits, and so shop around a little bit and do your research. And it's a great community out there, so you can go on ScaleMates and ask questions, or you can, if you have a YouTube channel, for whatever reason, whatever the case may be. You can also ask questions if you're ordering off Amazon of the community. So here we go. This shouldn't take very long, but I said that yesterday. Alright, so now we're going to complete the assembly here. We're going to put the sides on the tub, put the tub on the chassis, and add the accessories and seats. And I'm going to try and do a better job of working where you can see me. Okay, so we've got the two sides here. And the tub. So we're going to do a dry fit here. They go on like so. You can see there's a slot there and a flange here. Going to use the Mr. Cement for a good bond. I also touched up the paint on the tires. The kit's pretty good, but there are some things about the instructions. The main thing would be is I would put the tires on first before putting this in place. If you put that in place and then you try and put the tires on, then as happened more than once, your bond can break and that comes off. So there's that. The other thing here was the muffler here in the final step. I don't know why they don't show you putting that on the bottom underneath, but I had to try and figure out where it goes. there were two holes in the muffler that looked like, you know, they should go into pins, but there were no pins. So I just guessed on it. Okay, so now we've got the tub done. And we'll do a dry fit here. Go. There we go. I felt it snap into place there. So, oh, and there the muffler come off. So I'll deal with that after. Okay, next step is the seats. I painted them khaki. And seat number 2. There we go. Again, I was looking at the analytics, and I'm up to 144 subscribers now. So thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. And I was also very surprised to see 10,000 views. So very pleased with that as well. And thanks to everyone for spending time with the channel. Okay, so next is the gear shifter. And where is So that's good. Now we've got the dashboard assembly. That'll need a bit of paint touch up. And then that goes on there. Actually, take that off because we need to put okay. This is the steering column. See how teeny tiny that is? That goes there. Go, get in there. Or is it the other way? Okay, there we go. And that. Goes in there. Okay. And now this can go on. there was an optional clear part, but I'm just going to put the hood on. There's not much to the engine anyways. Okay, and I don't know if you can see on the grill, I painted up the headlights and the orange safety lights. Okay, and there's the mount for the machine gun. I had mentioned yesterday it was a 50 cal. Not too sure about that. It looks like it might be a 30 cal. But they both were used. So, and got the magazine. Okay. That's going to need some paint touch up. There we go. That slips in there nicely. And this is kind of weird. We've got a completely clear windshield piece. And I don't understand why that would be. But I'm going to put this one on. and I will glue some acetate. Okay, and we got the tailgate here. Oops. Gas cannons, spare tire. And we got the mirror. Which doesn't want to cooperate. There it is. And the last is this tiny little headlight. Well, that was close. that's it. There it is. So about 2 hours, including the painting time. And got a little touch up to do here. Muffler on. There we go. Got the underside all painted up. There we go. And there it is. Done. Okay, well, yeah, we kept this one under 30 minutes. So thanks again. I really appreciate everyone who joins me. Appreciate all my subscribers and viewers. And I'm glad you're liking what you see. And I'll be back to finish off the Kuba wagon. I don't think I'm going to do a full video on that build. I'll maybe just do stages on it and then show the completed model. And got to start thinking about what I'm going to do next. Got plenty of stuff in the stash, that's for sure. I had mentioned in a previous video, I think probably what I'm going to do is going to work on a big build, a quote-unquote big build, you know, step by step, and but also work on smaller kit at the same time. And I think the big build is going to be the aircraft carrier Akagi 1/700 scale by Hasegawa. The smaller kit, I'm going to have to think about that. I've got the diorama to build, and I've got the F1A Corsair as well as the Mustang. Those are 148 Tamiya kits, but they're fairly simple builds. So I've also got a couple of Academy kits, as you've seen. And I may do the Bronco. So I'll think about that and go from there. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day and stay safe.